I'm live. Well, I this is very new for me, but mm, I don't expect anyone to watch this, or at least not right now. Um, yeah, I just there's new beginnings happening. Things are starting to work. Um, I don't know about any of you, but things are different now. Within the past week, it's weird. It's been a really weird aura around the world right now, and people are just kind of being called, I feel, to lead, um, which is kind of weird. Weird as in like strange and cool watching it. um, I bet if you talk to some of your friends or anything, they'll probably tell you that there's been something within the past couple weeks that maybe has been life changing. I don't know if you've gotten that yet, but that's something I want to talk about today is new beginnings. It's weird because answers seem to come to you when you listen. And I'm going to be all over the place right now because I didn't rehearse any of this. I just kind of felt like I wanted to make a video. Um, so help me. Help me. I'm not. If you watch any of my videos, they're trash. Right? They're trash. I don't know what to say. But we'll talk about new beginnings. Now, let me share about a little bit what's going on with me. I guess in my new beginnings. About a week ago, last Sunday, very, 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 very dark place I was in, and even wanting a new beginning before then. And I knew something needed to change and something just had to change, but you never really know. You don't know what to change, and you just kind of wait for it, and you look for answers that aren't there. Um, so my new beginning, I was just in a deep dark place and just I smoking. I can't drink anymore because yeah, that didn't go well. So I've been smoking a lot of things that are not illegal in Wisconsin right now. Arrest me. I don't have any right now. um, but I kind of sat in a room, or like I was in a kind of a secluded room. At this point, I pushed everybody away, um, and I made everyone scared of me. And that's the point where I'm at right now, where I'm trying to change that. So Sunday night, I just kind of gave up all control and just said, all right, like the first kind of rational thought that comes to mind, I should do. So I've done that. And it's led me places, and I'm not going to get into certain details right now uh, of the fear of that. Maybe some of you will send me to a mental institution or something, and I already went. I'm just kidding. um, no, but touching on that, there's nothing wrong with getting help. Just because you get help doesn't mean you're crazy. It just means you need things clarified. Um, but yeah, it's weird. I've talked to some friends, and they've even said that like they've felt something. There's just been some change. There's something. I believe that's a higher power calling us. I believe we as people are being called. I believe we as leaders are being called, and those who are meant to be followers as well are also being called. Everyone is being called, just in different ways. I've been trying to find my calling, and I'm still waiting for the opportunity to set everything up and start recording songs and doing things that are not in my means right now. Even I, I know we're all struggling, but in midst of struggles, you seem to block out everything, all the good, all the all the good auras around the world, everything good. Um, Actually, something weird happened, or not. I keep saying the word weird. I don't know. Um, Something that got put in perspective that happened yesterday. I was with my kids because I have two kids, Ben and Ellie. Ellie is 3, Ben is 2. So me and my fiance Cassidy, we took them to the park. I was feeling good. I'm kind of in a place now where all my social anxiety, I don't want to say all of it, but most of it went away. 85%, I would say, of my anxiety and depression went away. It's still it's still always going to be struggles, but I don't want this to get too long. I don't know. I lose my train of thought a lot too. I think all the time, and going live, you can't edit anything. Well, I see an edit button right there, and that's how new I am to this. But the message I just want to bring is don't let the hard times blind you. I let it blind me. And ever since a couple weeks ago, my eyes have been opened. And I've had some insight of certain things too. I mean, even things that happen in the future, maybe tomorrow or whatever. I mean, any therapist, any behavioral health person will give you tools to do that. But it's really a fire that you need to find to put those tools in play. Don't expect any struggles to go away. Don't expect every struggle to go away. Don't expect that you're not going to have your crosses to bear, but it's going to be okay because you're loved. I've been like in a 10-year darkness. I feel like I've woken up, and the past 10 years of my life have just been a blur. I feel all I did on Sunday night was give up control. And that's all you have to do is give up control. You don't have to deal with any of your problems. Any of them. All the anxiety, all the depression. You don't have to deal with it. Give it up. Give it up, and your eyes will be open. Find out your plan, guys. Everybody has a plan. Now, if this is coming from spiritual side or not, everybody is here for a certain reason. You are put here in this time for a reason. Find out what your plan is. Find out what you're supposed to do. Now, me, again, I'm the pot calling the kettle black. I am still trying to figure things out. I just have had my eyes open, and it's weird. I'm going to use that word again. It's weird because once your eyes are open, all the lies stop because you can see through them. I'm going to go back to the perspective I saw yesterday when me and my fiance Cassidy and my kids went to the park. I was talking to I don't know, these parents were from Africa. It sounded like they had an accent of I don't know where they're from, but he sounded like they had an African accent. So me being a dad, I mean, I'm happy dad. I'm pushing my kids are asking me for underdogs and on the swing because they're obsessed with that right now. And the little girl is asked, just her eyes open. I kind of went back to when I was a kid, and if I saw a dad doing underdogs to his kids, I'd want that too. So I should have asked for the first time, but I didn't. That was my bad. I gave her a little push, little tiny underdog, not as much as I would do with my kids, but a little push. And my fiance comes up to me and asks, like, "Did you ask the parents?" And I was like, "No, I just kind of did it. Sorry, yeah." I just kind of I forget the rules of the world, and that a lot of people don't have the best intentions. So she asked me. The little girl asked me again to give her another push because she wants to go high in the sky, and that's what my kids are saying too. They want to go high in the sky. And She says, You're making me really anxious right now because you're being really loud. Um, and I've had maybe a little more energy than I have late, like before. I have a lot of energy now that I didn't have back then. So people are not used to seeing me like this right now. But she there was a lot of minority people that were coming into the park. There were a lot. I wasn't really paying attention, but I guess she was. Not that racism, because racism, that's a whole other thing. So she walks away because she gets so much anxiety because I'm just like, I'm talking to these people, like I'm talking to the mom and dad, and I'm playing with the kids, and they said it's I kept pushing the kid on the swing. After the second time, I was like, oh, go ask your mommy, go ask your mom, and then she did. So yes, mom and dad came like closer to the swing or whatever. Details don't matter. That's text. I apologize. But it kind of gave me a perspective of the world that just because you have the best intentions, everybody's going to think bad of you, even if they don't know you. Like, they're just going to think the worst. It's almost 12 minutes now. I've been rambling. Why do we have to label people? Why do we have to say the Black Lives Matter? Why do we have to do all lives matter? All lives matter. Why do we have to put people in little? Why can't people just be people? That's what I'm struggling with right now. Like, people look down on you for maybe being nice to somebody because they think your intentions are like, you're doing it because they're black. But it's disgusting. The way we treat people, even in the best intentions, is disgusting. Because even not labeling people is going to label someone. I saw a meme today, and I'm trying to look at my phone right now. I saw a meme today, and it was like, it basically said, black people aren't, they're not criminals. Native American people, they aren't gamblers. Like, they're not this. Like this person, this culture is not this. This culture is not this. Well, I know we live in a type of world where we have to label people, but like, I personally don't get why we can't just treat people like people. That's all. It just gets me frustrated. Don't let that blind you either. Be good to people without letting that anxiety take you over. Like my fiance, she let that take her over. And I had the crippling and anxiety and depression, and that for me was easy because my higher power took that away. Not fully, but mostly. Enough that I could deal with it. That's all it is. Anyway, this is getting really, really long, and this is one of the longest videos I've ever posted. And but I'm just gonna chill with it now. The ending message is find your way. Find what you're supposed to do. Because all of this is not by accident. Find your moment. Give up your control. Give up your power. Give up everything you think. Because everything you think, it's a lie. Not everything, but the evil things. You know that those evil little whispers in your mind that anxiety tells you to, oh, this person is talking to you, this person is talking about you, all that. So ending message, start your new beginning. Find your grace, find your peace. Always bring peace. Always receive it. Don't try to label people. Just try to look at people like they're your brother, like literally, like you grew up with them. Just, people are good. They really are. In this society, not a lot of people show that they're good. There's a lot of bad people that are shown more than good people. But there are good people. Don't let your mind take that away. Start your new beginning. And I'm continuing with mine. Thanks for listening. The one person that I'm seeing is watching right now. Take it easy.